Do you ever try to concentrate but your mind keeps going to your phone, your thoughts, or 100 other things? You're not by yourself. Focusing is hard to do in this noisy world. But many years ago, the famous samurai Miyamoto Musashi learned how to focus so hard that it never wavered. This is the kind of focus that wins fights and makes people great. You will learn 6 powerful lessons from Musashi in this video that will help you stay focused no matter what. Lesson 1. Make the first step laughably easy. Focus doesn't start with energy, it starts with ease. Most people think that the best way to become highly focused is to put in a lot of hard work, follow strict rules, and set huge goals. But Musashi's life shows that you can become a master by taking small, careful steps. Do nothing that is useless, Musashi said one time. He knew that the mind doesn't like complicated starts. It's tougher to begin a job that seems hard to understand. So, the best way to stay focused is to make the first step so ridiculously easy that your brain has no reason to fight it. Start with 1 line if you want to write. Set a goal to do 1 push-up if you want to work out. Start with 1 minute if you want to relax. It's not important that the first step is big or impressive, it just needs to happen. Because once you start, you can't stop. Musashi didn't learn how to use a sword perfectly overnight. He began by practicing every day. These everyday small, focused repetitions helped his mind and body get stronger. Each step he took and each swing of his sword helped him focus. Mind trick your body into taking the first step by making it easy. And beginning is everything. Once you start, your attention gets stronger on its own. Action makes things clear. Putting in work builds energy. Concentration is like a flame. All you need to start a fire is a spark. That spark starts to grow as soon as you take a small, easy step. It gets harder and harder to stop over time. So, make your beginning easier. Make it so simple that you can't fail. Know 10,000 things from one thing, Musashi would say. It might not seem important, but that first small step is the key that opens all the others. Start out small. Stay the same. And as you focus, you'll get better at it. Lesson 2. Schedule your distractions, don't ban them. A lot of people think that the only way to stay focused is to get rid of all distractions, like their phone, the internet, and everyone else. But Musashi's knowledge gives us more than that. To really focus, you need to learn how to handle distractions, not get rid of them. You must know that there is more than one way to reach the top of the mountain, Musashi wrote at one point. In the same way, there are different ways to handle distractions. Instead of fighting it over and over, which usually just makes you more frustrated, learn to plan your activities. Say, I'll check my messages at 3 p.m. instead of, I won't look at my phone all day. Say something like, I'll watch them after I finish my deep work, instead of, I'll never watch videos. By planning your distractions, you let your brain rest when it's not needed right now. In this way, resistance is turned into power. Musashi thought that the mind should be as calm as a still pond. When you try to block out all distractions, your mind gets stressed, and stress makes it hard to concentrate. You can calm your mind, though, if you plan your activities. You are aware of your wants but don't let them run your life. Think about how Musashi fought. He didn't waste time or energy fighting fear or worry. He thanked them, but then put them down until the fight was over. His punishment wasn't to stop him, but to change his behavior. Distractions like social media, alerts, and too much information are all around us these days. But your strength is in when you act. You choose when to treat yourself. You choose when to take a break. This helps you think clearly. If you pay attention, your brain knows that distractions aren't welcome right now. When it's time to rest, you won't feel bad about it because you know you earned it. Musashi learned to concentrate by getting control of his thoughts. He didn't fight every thought that came to him. Instead, he learned to manage when they came. You can do the same thing. Set times for distractions instead of banning them. Choose when to participate. This is how you stay cool, centered, and on task no matter what goes on around you. Lesson 3. Focus on the next 20 minutes, not the whole day. One of the worst things that can happen to your attention is thinking too much about the next day. When you wake up and think, I have so much to do today, you feel like you can't handle anything. Musashi, on the other hand, taught us that attention can only be found in the present. The ultimate aim is to be without aim, he wrote. He meant that your mind is free when you are fully focused on the job at hand and not thinking about the past or worrying about the future. You need to train your mind to focus on just the next 20 minutes if you want to stay on task. This way breaks up time into chunks that are easier to handle. I will give this task my full attention for the next 20 minutes. You tell yourself. That's it. Don't think about what comes next. Musashi used this idea when he fought. He didn't have time to think about the whole fight. He only thought about the strike in front of him, the next move, the next breath. Thoughts would get away from him and he would lose control. His power came from being there all the time. This way of thinking can help you with your work, school, or home goals. Something amazing happens when you only focus on 20 minutes. Your stress goes away and your focus gets stronger. Your brain can work hard for 20 minutes, and most of the time, once you start, you'll keep going for even longer. This method works since it fits with how our minds naturally work. The mind isn't made to focus on one thing for hours on end. It does best when it can work hard for a short time and then rest. That's why you should say, I need to focus for 20 minutes instead of, I need to work all day. After you're done, take a break, breathe, and then do it again. This method turns difficult jobs into actions that can be done. It helps you stay in the present, which is where real attention lives. This idea of presence was what made Musashi a master. He didn't fight the whole war at once. One enemy, one swing, one breath at a time, he fought them. Do what he says. Don't think about the whole day, just think about the next 20 minutes. Because if you can master those 20 minutes, you can master your mind, and your life will be perfect. Lesson 4. Clean up your environment to get rid of options. Musashi thought that a crowded space makes the mind cluttered as well. Having very few things, he lived a simple life because he knew that everything that isn't needed can be a burden. He wrote, "You must first control yourself if you want to control other people." And one way to start being self-controlled is to take charge of your surroundings. To stay focused, you need to get rid of all the options around you. You have to use brain energy to decide what to wear, what to eat, and where to sit. This is known as decision fatigue, and it's one of the worst things that can happen to your attention. Your brain doesn't have as much energy for important things when it's busy with less important ones. That's why people who are successful keep their surroundings simple. They eat easy meals, wear similar clothes, and set up their workspace so that they don't have to make any decisions that aren't necessary. This not only saves time, but it also keeps your mind clear. As a warrior, Musashi used this idea in his daily life. His swords, weapons, and discipline were the only things he brought with him. He didn't let extravagance or luxury weaken his determination. He knew that to focus, things need to be simple. How many things are in your space right now that could distract you? Is there a lot of stuff on your desk? Is your phone close by? Is your setting set up to help you focus or to tempt you? Plan your environment on purpose to help you focus deeply. Make a place where everything serves a purpose. Keep only the things that help you grow. Your mind is calm when your surroundings are clean. When things are crazy, it's hard to concentrate. Musashi lived a simple but deep life. He said, "Think lightly of yourself and deeply of the world." This means getting rid of vanity and unnecessary thoughts in your mind so you can concentrate on success. You can do the same thing. Get rid of choices that aren't important in your daily life. Set up habits that will do important things on their own. Make it simple to pay attention and tough to lose your place. You don't have to fight distractions all the time to be disciplined. Instead, you have to plan your life so that distractions don't happen very often. Focus starts with keeping things simple. And Musashi showed that attention is the key to being great. Lesson 5. Link your focus to a sensory cue. The idea behind Musashi's philosophy, which stresses the link between sensory awareness and purpose, shows that focus is both mental and physical. He thought that real attention starts with a clear goal and is strengthened by being aware of one's actions and surroundings, like the sound of breath or the grip of a sword. To improve your attention in everyday life, you can use sensory cues, which are certain sounds, sights, or actions that make you concentrate. For instance, you could light a candle before starting a job, listen to instrumental music while you study, or take a few deep breaths. These cues teach the brain to know when it's time to focus, which makes it easier to move from light work to deep work. Musashi used these sensory methods without thinking about it because the cues set up a pattern for his brain to follow. This made it so that he could focus without having to think about it much. In a world full of distractions, routines can help keep things in order and remind people of their goals. This can help them block out outside noise and become more disciplined. Musashi was very disciplined because his body, mind, and spirit were all in sync, which helped him stay calm in the midst of chaos. In order to use this discipline effectively, each person should choose a sensory cue that helps them focus and regularly use it. Like Musashi, when someone connects their senses with a goal, they can get into an unstoppable state of mind. Lesson 6. Direct your focus, don't just protect it. To improve their ability to focus, people often try to protect their attention by turning off notifications and reducing distractions. However, as Musashi stresses, this is not enough. Focus must also be focused on purpose. His point of view is that people should focus on important goals because minds that aren't directed tend to wander, even when there is silence. Musashi's principle of perceiving the unknown says that to be focused, you should not only block out distractions but also work toward a goal. This idea is shown by the comparison of focus to a beam of light. Scattered light doesn't do anything, but focused light can do amazing things, like Musashi's training, where his focus was clear and on purpose. To focus effectively, people must choose where to put their attention, getting clear on their purpose and asking important questions about what drives them. Musashi's method stresses how important it is to know your why, in order to stay focused even when there is noise around you. Focusing also means committing to one thing at a time, which was something that Musashi strongly believed in. He said that having the ability to focus on a single goal makes everything clearer in life. So, the instruction is clear. Instead of just avoiding distractions, people should direct their attention toward important goals, like improving a skill, finishing a project, or becoming a better person. A focus that doesn't have a goal is naturally weak, but one that is rooted in direction becomes strong. This theory is shown by Musashi's life, in which everything he did was planned and deliberate. So, it's important to know what you're here to do and to focus your attention like a sword through the chaos. A mind that is well-directed can't be stopped.